So chaps, not really got much done today other than cleaning up and starting on the near side rear in the boot, with the car being up in the air a lot of the time. It's hard to do anything else further on in the car, so I've had to just crack on and start doing the other side of the boot while I've got access to it. So hopefully I'll have this piece cut out tomorrow and crack on with patching it up. Just a little bit more work progress on the 16 valve boot. I managed to cut the rest of the floor out along with the box section from underneath. I just ended up doing it in one go because it was heavily welded previously together in this spot, so I'll just cut it all out in one piece. I'll be putting that back hopefully as well, that toe hook. But yeah, so just cracking on really with getting ready, prepped up for putting this plate in first in the floor. Right, so there we go guys, that panel's welded in now. I'm back to using the Fluxcore. So the welds are a bit ugly looking, but they're functional, let's put it that way. It's all welded in place. It's more than, you know, if you can weld, or if you're starting out, you take your time, you can weld with Fluxcore. I don't see no problem with it. Might be others out there that, you know, might have a distaste or a disdain for it for whatever reason, but for just doing your floor panels, this sort of work, chassis work, I can't see no fault with Fluxcore. It's great, cost effective, don't need no gas. You know, this panel's in. So I don't see what the fuss is all about. But, you know, don't get me wrong, I know, you know, there's a lot of times when the MIG welding is superior, which, you know, for like doing body panels and stuff, like I mean, here's the underneath. That's all sweet. I mean, I'll be using Fluxcore on here more than likely to build this box section back, but to be doing this wing or this arch, it's got to be MIG, because you can just fine tune the machine a bit better, in my opinion. And I'm just more used to using MIG anyway, but I would probably hazard a guess and say you could probably, after a lot of practice, you know, get to use Fluxcore for body panels, but I wouldn't. I'd always try and use MIG for panel work, just because you can adjust the machine a bit better. You always go with gas, but you know, for everything else, this type of work, stuff that people's not probably going to see, you're going to grind back welds anyway. You know, just use a Fluxcore. If you can't afford a MIG setup, just use a gasless. Just try and get the best gasless welder you can. There's a lot out there, so, you know, do your research. But I'm going to just try and crack on now. I'm going to get upstairs, ground back. Yeah, get all this ground back, and then just tidy it up, try and get some seam sealer in there. If it dries in time, paint it, then I've squared away the boot, then that's all done. All I need to do is just concentrate on down below and get everything else that I did on the driver's side, get it all ticked off on the passenger side as well. So I'm going to crack on guys, time's fleeting away, catch up soon.